Hi everyone. Hello. Hi. Hi everyone. It's me. I'm here. It's me. Hi everyone. Sorry, just make sure everything's all good to go. Hi everyone. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. Yay. Hi everyone. I'm here. Yeah, I hope you all are having a good weekend. Sorry, I just gotta take care of all the things first. There we go. Yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend and a good time. Yeah, and I hope you guys can hear me and all that good stuff. And hi, everyone, it's me. I'm finally ready now. I got all my stuff like that. Yeah, I get a PJ. When I actually wear, I don't know if you guys can see, I got my Coldplay shirt on. Yay! Yay! It's happy Coldplay weekend. Yay! Yeah. If you're a big Coldplay fan, this is it's been really busy a couple days. They recently released their brand new album. I think it's called Moon Music, and yeah, they recently released it. So yay for Coldplay, yay, yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend and a good day. And it's actually October. It's kind of hard to believe it. It's already October, but yeah, yeah, it's just it's been really busy, so it's kind of hard to keep up with all the time and everything. So, but yeah, it's been really busy and but yeah, I hope you guys are doing good and and I hope you had a wonderful week and I hope you had lots of like pumpkin flavored things because with it being October, it's getting to be pumpkin time now, isn't it? So, I hope you all had, wonderful, tasty pumpkin fall flavored things, and, yeah, it's just, it seems like there has been a lot of new, pumpkin flavored things, but yeah, it's just, yeah, I don't know, I've just been really busy. I haven't been able to try too many of them, but, yeah, it actually depends on, like how, strongly flavored the pumpkin spice is. So, sometimes that doesn't really, agree with me, but, yeah, it's still really tasty, and I still like to try it. So, yeah, you never know till you try, do you? So, you just have to give it a try and, try new things and see what happens. It's very exciting. But yeah, with it being October and fall, slash autumn time, there's if everyone has been keeping up with the squash tryings, I tried yet another squash. If you'd like to hear about it, I actually got to try a spaghetti squash this time, so it was very exciting. We'll try all the squash while it's in season, I guess. And but yeah, I actually it was I can't remember if it was my first time, but I believe it was my first time having spaghetti squash. But it was actually really surprising because it actually they give it that name spaghetti squash for a reason because when you go to like dip it up from the deal, I guess, but it really does look like spaghetti. So it was really surprising to me. I don't know why, but it really was. And but there we go. Like this. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, maybe that's a little bit better. Like that. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, the spaghetti squash was it was really fun to try it. It had a really good flavor to it, and it roasted really good. But I don't know, the texture was just a little bit funny for me. It was really different, and it wasn't quite as good as the acorn or butternut squash, I guess. But I guess I just prefer those. But yeah, it wasn't too bad, and it was still, really exciting to, get to try a new flavor and a new food, so, it was really exciting. That's it for the, squash news of the day. Yay, we're slowly ranking all the squashes, aren't we? So, but I don't know, it's just funny to get to try stuff in, season but yeah, it's just I don't know, I guess I like talking about squash. Yeah, it's very tasty, and, with it being, October and stuff, it's, you're starting to see lots and lots of, Halloween stuff, so, Halloween is, fast approaching now, so it's getting very exciting, so yay, yay, Halloween is coming. But, yeah, it's been really exciting to get to see, everybody getting, in the festive spirit and, decorating, with lots of, like, pumpkins and all kinds of fun stuff, and it's just yeah, it's really really cool to get to see that, and like when they decorate the stores and stuff, there's all kinds of merchandise, and it just makes it look really full and festive, and but yeah, it's really cool to get to see that, and it helps bring in the new seasons and stuff because like the weather has been kind of up and down, here lately, so it's kind of hard to tell that it's getting to be Halloween actually outside, so it's actually still really really hot, so yeah, it hasn't gotten that nice, cool, autumn, feeling yet, and especially with, like, the leaves and stuff, they haven't really changed too much, but, hopefully they will, in just a couple days, and, it'll be really pretty to, get to see that, that's one of my, like, very favorite things about fall is getting to see the, leaves change color, and it just looks so pretty, and it looks really festive, and it's, yeah, it's super cool to get to see that, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet, so we just gotta, wait it out, it'll come, it'll happen, it's just, yeah, it's just not time yet, so we'll have to have our, pumpkin stuff, until then, till we can see the leaves change, so yay, yay, pumpkin things. But it's true, I love pumpkin stuff, especially, it's super tasty, and they make all kinds of, pumpkin flavored things. It's I yeah, it's always been one of my like very favorite flavors. So yeah, I still enjoy it this day. So yay, yay, pumpkin. But yeah, it's and I actually had quite a busy day today, like pretty much always, but I had like a ton of time to cook stuff. But but besides the spaghetti squash, we had I already mentioned about the spaghetti squash. That was cool to get to try that, and that was actually I did forget to mention like how I cooked it. It's like a little tip if you guys are interested. Like for me, I find especially trying to like prepare squash, like with a knife and like cutting it up and stuff. It's really difficult for me. So what I did was actually it's a really it's something I learned a long time ago from the chef Jamie Oliver. This is actually a Jamie Oliver trick, but if you just put the squash whole. Like in an oven, in like a dish, like a casserole dish or a pie plate or something like that, but or even a cookie sheet, that would work too. But if you just put it whole in the oven, it roasts, and you don't have to chop it up. So yay, yay! Thank you, Jamie Oliver. That was really super handy for me. I that really really helped me out. And also, there's a gnat. I can see him. Oh, actually, we're not lagging too bad today, too. So that's a win. Yay, yay! No lag. Maybe the gnat is like good luck or something. So. But yeah, what was it? Oh yeah, the squash. But yeah, it's super handy to just be able to roast vegetables like that. Not have to do too much prep and stuff to them. So that really helps me out, and it's a quite a time saver too. It's really one, it saves, I guess, on dishes and everything, and oh, that's okay, Ray. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, I hope you guys had a fun quiz. Yeah, it's always so much fun to get to do those with you guys. So yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful time, and yeah, but yeah, prepping like when you're in the kitchen, if you have to prep like a bunch of vegetables and fruit, so that gets to be a little bit time consuming, which I don't have a lot of. So, but yeah, it makes it really handy to have like prepared vegetables. I guess. So, yay, yay for prepared vegetables! Yay. But yeah, and I seriously, I wasn't able to cook that much this week, so I can't, like, brag on anything, I guess, but, I actually did make, like, a, breakfast bowl type of thing, if you guys want to hear about that. Sorry, it was just really busy. I didn't cook anything cool or anything. I made a breakfast bowl, but it's, I don't know how cool that is, but yeah, it was really tasty, and actually one of the tips, like, again, here we go back with the diet again, but, to, like, help fill up the breakfast bowl instead of filling it up with, like, a bunch of, like, toast or potatoes, I mean, potatoes are really healthy, but I just at that time, I didn't have any, but what I did have was some beans, so if if you'd like to, like, help fill up your bowl with, like, a good, protein, vegetable alternative type thing, it's really handy to just have some beans and beans and stuff. They're super handy to have on hand, and it really, helps, like, fill out your, your meal, but, they're just, like, really healthy, so yay for beans. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, it's a lot to keep track of when you're trying to keep track of everything on your plate, I guess. But, yeah, it's a lot of, thought goes into it, you know? So, it kinda takes up all the room, I guess, up here, which is there should be plenty, but I don't know why. It's like either diet or exercise. That's all I got up there right now. So that's what and squash. Squash, apparently, that's real nice to have squash. Talk about squash, I guess. So, made me laugh. It's fun to do these, live streams with you guys and talk about squash and stuff. I don't know, it's just funny, and I like it, so thank you. Yeah, and, yeah, and, oh, yeah, actually, earlier today, I think it's, still, up, I guess, on their channel, but I just thought I'd mention briefly there was a really fun, like, K-pop concert that was, they live streamed it, earlier. I think the YouTube channel's name is like The K-pop or The K-pop, something like that, but, it's I think the show was called the K-Link Festival, and it was hosted, like, by Minho of SHINee, and, it had, lots of, like, cool groups and stuff, and, like, aespa sang and, Rise, I think, and, I can't remember very many of the names, but there was a lot. There was a ton of really cool groups and stuff, and, but they did such a good job, and, it was really a fun show to watch, and, but yeah, I just thought I mentioned briefly, they streamed it live earlier, but, I believe it's still on, like, the replay, if you're interested in watching it, but yeah, it was really a lot of fun to, get to watch that, and, again, they did such wonderful performances and stuff, and, Minho's actually, he was, I mean, I've seen host before, but I give, applause for Minho hosting. He always does such a wonderful job as an MC, and he's, an incredible actor and, entertainer and singer and dancer and all kinds of stuff. So he can pretty much just do it all. But yeah, it was just yeah, it was a really good show to, get to watch, and yeah, I just thought I'd share it with all of you, so yeah, that was really cool, to get to watch that, and, oh yeah, actually with it being, Saturday, I thought I'd mention briefly again with it I got my Coldplay shirt on, but, with it being a Coldplay, like, weekend, they're actually gonna perform, in the US tonight on, Saturday Night Live, so that'll be very exciting. I think it's been, quite a while maybe, since they've, performed on Saturday Night Live, so that's really, really cool to, to get to see them again. I think they've performed quite a bit, on Saturday Night Live over the years, so, yeah, they have a lot of history there, so, it's really cool to, get to see them, perform again, and, maybe, they might take part in some sketches too, that might be really funny, so I don't know, but they might, it'd be cool. Yeah, they're actually doing, a lot of promotions, here lately for of course, the new album came out, but, and it's actually fantastic, by the way, I give it, Bikini approved, thumbs up, for the, Moon Music, it's a really incredible album, and uh, again, they just do such an incredible job, and they're such talented musicians, and just, singers and songwriters and everything, they do it all, and, but yeah, it was, just a wonderful album, and, I give them a yay for Coldplay for Moon Music, and I actually have trouble saying that for some reason. It's Moon Music. It's not that hard, but apparently it's hard for me, so, yeah, but yeah, it was just so cool, to get to see all the different, like, promotions that they've been doing, and, they're doing lots of different, fun stuff, they were actually, a few days ago, they were on the, QVC Live, so that was really, really cool to get to see that, and they had, such a wonderful time, and it seemed like they had such fun, and, they actually had some fun, like, giveaways and prizes and stuff too, so that was really cool, and, they had some cool prizes too. It was really, different to, get to see that, and I don't think they've ever done anything like that before, so that was really, really cool and really fun to, yeah, to, get to see that, so yay. Yay for Coldplay promotions. But, and actually one more thing is that I think again, it's like here in the US, but, they are supposed to be on I think it's the Today Show, like the, Today Show, concert series. So yeah, that's in a couple of days. So yay, yay, Coldplay stuff everywhere, yay. But yeah, it's super exciting, and, yeah, it's, and they are, I guess they're on I was gonna say that with their tour, but I believe they're taking a break right this second, maybe on the tour to promote the album, but then they're gonna, keep going on tour, but, oh yeah, because they were talking about, they're supposed to play, I thought they said it was 10 shows at Wembley, so that it's not till, like, next summer maybe, or it's next year sometime, but I thought they mentioned maybe in like, next summer, but, yeah, that'd be really cool, yeah, that's just amazing, hopefully it's not like, 10 nights, like, in a row, hopefully there's, like, a little bit of break in between some of the shows, but, yeah, that's so cool that they get to do that, and, but, Coldplay is just such a beloved band, they're just everyone loves them from around the world, and, they've already, I think they've already, like, sold out some of the shows, even though they're not for, like, a year from now, so, but yeah, they're just doing so well, and I just, so glad for Coldplay, and, that they still, are just such wonderful musicians, even after all this time, and, it's just so fun, and I love it so much, so yay. Yay for Coldplay. Yeah. And they are doing, like, for Moon Music, sorry, I can't even say it, Moon Music, they are doing like, the different colored records and stuff, and I just thought they were really pretty too, and I'm going off on a tangent, but I just, remembered the, very prettily, colored records, and, yeah, they were just, they're really pretty, and they have all kinds of different colors, and, but yeah, they're kinda spread out, like, all over the place, so if you wanna collect them, you kinda have to go, like, digging, I guess, but, yeah, it's so cool that they're having, all this different, things, and, awesomeness, so yay. Yay. But, yeah, and with it actually being, like, October and stuff, it's getting to be, like, closer to Halloween. I know I already mentioned that, but I'm just reminded again, because like, Halloween's such a fun time, and, with I think, like, later in the month sometime, some of the, like, newer, like, Halloween type movies are, like, supposed to premiere on the streaming stuff, so that'll be really cool, like, I think it's getting closer to, like, maybe, Beetlejuice 2 being on stuff, and, Despicable Me 4, and, that'll be really fun to get to see that. I actually haven't seen, Despicable Me 4 yet, so or Beetlejuice or anything, but I've just been really busy, but, it makes it a little bit more handy, if it's, available on streaming somewhere, so, I kinda tend to wait, for the streaming. But, yeah, it's, excited to get to see, some of the new movies coming out, and, but yeah, especially, Despicable Me 4, I'm really a big fan of the Minions, pretty much, since they, I think the first movie, yeah, but, yeah, they're just so funny, and They're really, really funny, and, I love that they've been, like, popping up on, like, commercials and stuff, and it just makes it really, really fun, and, they promoted that, quite heavily too, but again, with it being the Minions, it was so fun to get to see, like, the little Minion stickers on the bananas and stuff like that, and like, they, did Olympics and stuff. That was really, really funny, so Hi, Island. Hi, Island. How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. And yeah, I hope you guys had a wonderful quiz. And yeah, those are so much fun. And but yeah, I hope you're doing well, Island. And I'll be glad to see everybody tomorrow too for Ray's stream. So I've been trying to practice. But yeah, hopefully, Ray, I'll get to join you tomorrow. If everything goes well. And oh, hi, Martha. Oh, Martha too. Hi, Martha. Hi, Ray. Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining. Oh, yeah, thank you, Island. Yeah, I do try to practice. I've been practicing some different ones. I literally haven't heard these songs in quite a while, so I was like, oh, that might be fun. And I try to add it if I think of it. But yeah, if you guys I guess if you have any like suggestions or something, I would totally take suggestions. But yeah, it's kind of hard to like think of all the songs, you know what I mean? There's so many, and but yeah, it's really it's been a lot of fun, and I actually think it's made a little bit of like my speaking voice, like stronger and stuff. So it's kind of a win-win situation right now. So because it'll help me, do this too. So, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I will, Ray. Yeah, I'll try and make sure everything's up and running and stuff. Again, I'm not like super great with technology, but that was actually really easy for me. To join you, I'm glad I figured it out and stuff, so that was really, awesome, and, yeah, thank you, Island. That's so kind, it truly does mean so much that you guys, enjoy it so much, and, that was like a big, like, hurdle I had to, overcome. I'm just not like super confident at all, like about singing and stuff, and I never have been. But with overcoming that hurdle, I think I've gotten like a little bit more relaxed about it. So yeah, I do try, and hopefully, that means I'll get even better. So, yay, yay for improvements, yay. Yeah. And oh yeah, with it being October, like if you guys are like sports fans and stuff, it's getting to be very sports time right now. So like in the US, the MLB, like the baseball, the playoffs are getting ready to start, or they actually might have started already, but I'm actually not quite sure, but I hear a little bit about it. And but actually one of the like Ohio teams, the Cleveland Guardians, they're actually in the playoffs. So I was like, yay, yeah. I don't follow like the baseball super closely, but I do try to root for like the Ohio teams and stuff, if it's possible. But yeah, it's so cool. And it gets everybody like all hyped up and stuff, and it makes it like a really like party atmosphere. So it's really fun, to when the playoffs start. And oh no, I'm sure you guys are amazing, and we all know Ray is for sure. Yeah, every time, just amazing, and Andy too, and everyone, and yeah, and Shangy Girl, when she what was that a Elvis song, but she did amazing. Yeah, just everyone is just so amazing. And it's such a fun, like it's like a party, or maybe like a everybody gets to be like a radio DJ or something. It's really, really fun. So yay, thank you, Ray, for having such a amazing stream. And but yeah, the yeah, with the playoffs in the base. Yeah, this is me. Oh, yeah. I forgot about I forgot about the Mrs. Beans. But yeah, that was so amazing. That was just amazing. That was so awesome. And but yeah, the Yeah, yeah, Martha, we actually have, 2. We have 2, MLB teams. One is in, Cleveland, they're called the Guardians, and then, the other one is, in Cincinnati, they're, the Cincinnati Reds, and, actually, I may not be, like, super, knowledgeable about this, but I believe the Cincinnati Reds were, like, the very first MLB team, maybe, or close, or maybe they were, I don't know. They're, like, really, really old. And yeah, the Reds, I don't think were like, they I don't know how, like, wonderful of a season they had this time, but apparently, Cleveland is, doing wonderful. They're really, I think they were maybe first in their division, but that's just amazing. So, congratulations to them, and I'm sure the Reds, did wonderful too. But I don't think they made it in the playoffs this time. But hopefully next year. So, yay, yay! But, yeah, and actually the NHL, like, the hockey season is, actually about to start too, so yay, yay for sports. Yeah, I don't mind, watching me a sport every now and then. It's just been, like, a little bit busy, and, like, some of the, like, specific, like, athletes that I used to follow, like, closely, have since retired and stuff, so, yeah, I'm not, like, all, like, up on, like, the current people right now very much, but yeah, I've always liked, watching sports and, like, especially hockey, it's super fun, and but yeah, with the season, starting, it'll be really, really exciting, to get to see hockey again, so yay. But yeah, yeah, it's always exciting when the new season starts and, you see yeah, sorry, yeah, ice hockey. I know they have, like, field hockey and, different kinds of hockey, but yeah, totally, sorry, I meant, ice hockey. Yeah, it's so much fun to, get to see it, and especially and oh, yeah, right, there's lots, there's plenty. I've seen, quite a few, in person, and it gets a little, hectic, but, yeah, it's really a lot of fun if you ever have the chance to see an ice hockey, game in person. It's really a lot of fun, and, yeah, it gets really exciting, and, especially when it gets, like, down to the wire, and there's only, like, a few seconds left, and they always give it their all, and it's just yeah, it's just, oh, yeah. Yeah, that was funny. I think I just watched that one, like, once, like, many, many years ago, but I do remember it, like, being funny and stuff, so, um oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that's so cool, Martha. Oh, yeah, congratulations. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I've never actually played, hockey or anything, but it's fun to watch, so yay. Yay for watching. Yeah, yeah, I don't think I would be, like, the greatest on, like, ice and stuff, like, especially, like, skates and stuff. I never did learn, like, how to, like, ice skate or anything, so I don't think I would be, very good at it. Oh, hello, Erin. Hi, Erin, how are you? How's Mrs., Erin doing? My fellow, army. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, I mentioned Army, but yeah, it's getting, to be very close to when, J-Hope of, BTS, is, discharged from his military service, so yay! Yay! It's so exciting, and, I'm sure, Jen is, really, really excited too, he was, teasing him, in one of his, live streams, and, he said he was just gonna, go pick him up, right away and just, go have fun. Yeah, so that'll be then we'll have two BTS members. Yay! Yay! Oh, yeah, it's very exciting. It's like, I thought somebody mentioned it's, like, maybe 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks, so, yeah, this is amazing, but it'll be super exciting. We'll have to have a, BTS party, so yay. Yay, BTS. It's real exciting. I get very excited, but yeah. It's, yeah, I've actually been, practicing some, BTS songs too, so I don't know, if anyone, wants to oh, yeah, that would be amazing. I actually think, they did play This has been, like, many years ago now, but I think back in, like, 2019, I think they did play maybe at least 1 or 2 shows, like, at, like, Wembley, like, in, I don't know exactly where Wembley Stadium is. I think it must be maybe close to, like, London, England, maybe? But, I know it's a super famous, arena. I'm just not sure exactly, like, what part of England it is. Oh, yeah. Hi, Sam. Hi. Oh, and Sun Yukong says hi too. Hi from the monkey. Yeah. He's very, mischievous, but he sits there and tries to be good. Yeah. And, yeah. You mean Wembley? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, 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 like I said, it's been a couple years ago now, but yeah, BTS actually did get to play at least one show at Wembley, but yeah, I don't know, like, all the details. I remember seeing, like, some clips of it and stuff, and, I was told it was, like, an amazing show, as always of BTS, but yeah, it was like, they were, like, super on fire and stuff, so that would have been amazing to get to see them. And, but yeah, but they can, do it, again, like, I think they're already counting down the days and, what is it, like, sometime in 2025? I think, like, maybe July of 2025, and then, BTS will be, reunited again, so yay, yay for BTS. And, and yeah, but, yeah, and with it, actually being, like, it's Saturday today, and, there's actually this show, like, in, Korea called, I think it's called Amazing Saturday is, like, the English title for it, but I was actually watching that, earlier today. They have some, like, clips of it on YouTube, and, it was actually really, really funny. I watch it every now and then, and, it's a show, a lot of times on the show, like, I don't know, like, for sure, but, it seems like a lot of times on the show that they like to play, like, guess the words of a K-pop song, and, but it was really funny today, and, they actually the guest was, it was the reason why I was watching, but the guest was, K-Will, and, it was super, super funny, so, if you guys, happen across that show, Amazing Saturdays, it was really funny, as especially this time, and, but yeah, they do such a good job on that show, and it's really funny, and they have such amazing guests, and, yeah, it's a lot of fun to, get to watch that, but yeah, it was really, really funny today. And oh, yeah, and actually on the sorry, I was talking to I know I go a lot, to, K-Will, but, I was actually just gonna recommend his newest vlog. It was really, really good and, as always, but, I don't know, it was just something it was really, cool to get to see him, go to so many different places, and, it was like a travel vlog, this time, and, he went to, like, different places in, Los Angeles and, like Las Vegas and, trying to remember all the places that he went. Oh, here, sorry, I'm kicking all the things, but there we go. But, yeah, it actually might just be me here. This is like, K-pop City over here. So sorry, I just had to fix my thing. My chair was, like, leaning, but yeah, yeah, but yeah, we're totally about, K-pop stuff here. But, I don't know, I just really, really like it, and, that's kinda like what I, base my, channel off of is mostly K-pop stuff, so I don't know, I kinda, like, geek out over it. It's really fun, and, they have such amazing music and, so many, like, talented singers and musicians, and, yeah, and through, like, K-pop, I've met some, like, incredible people, like, literally from around the world, they've, supported me and, given me, all kinds of, just, yeah, just, like, love and support, and they've been so kind to me, and, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just, especially, being, like, where I am, there's not a lot of, like, K-pop, around me, so, it's super fun to, get to, like, geek out, like, online with everyone, and, yeah, it's really been, a lot of fun, and the it's just yeah, it's just been really that's been one of my, like, foundations for, starting the channel, and, it's just so cool, and actually I've been, uh, the, like, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something, then I forgot. That's why that's why I go on, tangents 'cause, if the computer window pops up and goes away, then it goes away. I don't remember what was on the computer. That's just, how my mind works, it's just kinda nutty, but oh, yeah, actually, I did, that maybe the computer window popped up again, but, I was actually gonna ask you guys if you, have seen any good movies lately, it's been, I don't really, I haven't had, like, a ton of time to, like, go sorting through all the movies, right now, so I just thought I'd get, like, some recommendations if, anyone's seen some good movies and yeah, it's just, and then, like, when I have time, I try to, like, sit and, watch something new, but, it's just been, like, pretty busy, so, I try to, like, a lot of my, like, spare time is taken up with, like, exercise and stuff, so and trying to learn Korean and stuff, that's one of my, like, big goals is to, like, is be able to speak more Korean and stuff, so but yeah, it's not easy and, it takes a lot of time, it's very, and, like, my, like, learning, I guess, is, really slow, so, like, my progress is slow, I guess, so, yeah, but I do try and it's really, really fun. Oh, yeah, hello, Paulette, hi, welcome to the channel, yay. Thank you all so much for joining me, this is truly amazing, and I'm truly touched, it's so fun and, but yeah, and it'll be, lots of fun, tomorrow, for, Ray's stream, like I said, I'll try to, join you, Ray, and, hopefully all the technology, goes well, but, yeah, it's so much fun and oh, sorry, the net came back. He's literally been bugging me, so but that's okay. It's fine. He can stay too if he wants. Uh, sorry, I just gotta there we go. There we go. Had to fix all my stuff and, oh, yeah, actually, I am, Aaron. Yeah, I've been practicing, some new stuff and, like I said, if anyone has any, suggestions or, recommendations or anything, totally, let me know and I'll try my best, but yeah, oh, yeah, we're lagging a little bit now, sorry, but yeah, we lasted a long time though, I think, at least on my end, it wasn't really, lagging, but the yeah, it's okay. I'm sure it'll work itself out. So, oh yeah, Martha 80s is the best. Yeah, totally. Especially like Hojo and stuff. That's literally one of my favorites. Yeah, I just adore his music so much, and, and not only for his music, but, like, the lyrics of his songs, he just is such an incredible writer, and, it's really cool, to, that how well his music, has lasted and aged, I guess, it's just it's really, such incredible music, and it's so, like, there's so many, like, details to it and stuff. His songs really have a lot of depth to them, both, like, music and lyrics, and it's really cool that, he wrote those songs, like, all those years ago, but, they're still just amazing, and like I grew up listening to his music, but I didn't really know, like, I knew of his music, but I didn't, like, know who sang it basically 'cause, it seems like growing up on the radio, listening to the radio and stuff, it didn't, they never really, like, said, like, "Oh, this song was by, this person, and this song was by this group," and, it's a lot easier nowadays to figure out, like, who sings what, and, so, yeah, but growing up, like, I would always listen to his music, but I didn't know who sang it, because I was just too little, so but now I know who it is, so now I listen to it, all the time, and, but yeah, and there's actually some, I'm sure there's many, like, 80s, bands and stuff that I'm just not familiar with, and, I have yet to discover their music, so it's always cool to, let, like, new things play and, things that you're unfamiliar with 'cause, you never know what your next, favorite will be, It's so cool, to discover a new favorite like that, it makes it really exciting, when you're listening to, like, to your, playlists and stuff, and, oh, yeah, yeah, they're a great band, and, they actually had many, many, hits, I think, but but, yeah, to my knowledge, they had quite a few, and, they actually, I think they still tour and stuff, but, this is, yeah, and oh, yeah, oh, thank you so much, Erin, yeah, and say hi to Sam for me too, yeah, I hope you, both have a wonderful evening, and, and maybe, I get to see you tomorrow too, so, yeah, bye, bye, and oh, yeah, thanks, Highland Girl, yeah, yeah, you can, just come and go, just however you want. But, yeah, it's, yeah, but I forgot my oh, yeah, Duran Duran, that's what it was. Yeah, sorry, thank you, and, let's see. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to forget what I was, talking about, but yeah, that's what it was, but yeah, they've had a ton of hits, and, I guess that was it. I don't remember what else. Was it about 80s music? I don't remember, but speaking of music, they are supposed to have the, American Music Awards, I think it's on tomorrow, maybe? But, I think it's on tomorrow, in the US, and, I actually think it's supposed to be on CBS, maybe? I'm not for sure about that, but they are gonna have the American Music Awards, but, I mentioned this because, they're supposed to have Stray Kids is supposed to perform, and sorry, I go back to K-pop a lot, but I actually, just, I didn't know that before today, so I just thought that was, really cool and, very exciting, and, I'm sure they'll have lots of amazing, singers and, songwriters and stuff, but I briefly just heard about Stray Kids, so I just thought I would mention that, briefly 'cause, that's really exciting, and, I had no idea, so I try to, keep up on all the, like, the news and stuff, but I don't know, it's just, I guess I, missed quite a lot, so, oh, yeah, oh, that's so cool, Martha, congratulations, yeah, I heard, they have, amazing concerts, and they've actually had quite a few hits too, I mean, I kinda, they were, like, really, they were, like, around a lot, they had I'm trying to radio hits, there we go. They had quite a lot of radio hits, but, yeah, yeah, I heard their concerts are fantastic, so that's really awesome. Yeah, I hope you had a wonderful time, and, hopefully they sang, what's, like, their, that song everybody loves, it's like, Mr. Brightside, I think, but, yeah, hopefully they sang, Mr. Brightside, that has, like, really pretty guitars and stuff in it, that's a really fun song, and, it's well loved, and, yeah, I'm trying to think, I know, it's at least 2 I'm pretty sure I can name at least 2 more killer songs, but I just can't think I'm really one thing I'm really bad with is name I mean, I'm really bad with stuff in general, but especially, names and stuff, it doesn't come to me very quickly, but I remember Mr. Brightside, so that's really cool, like, for some reason, but, yeah, that was, they used to play that, like, all the time, oh, wow, oh, that's amazing. I kinda thought, they might've, like, maybe saved that towards the end, 'cause it's such a loved song, but that's so cool that they started with it first, get everybody all, pumped up, and, ready for the party of the concert, so, that's so cool. Yeah, and, yeah, actually, it's been a little bit since I've actually been to a concert, but yeah, but concerts are just they're so much fun, and, it's so cool to get to hang out, with everyone, who also loves, like, the same music you do, and, it's so cool, and, like, especially, like, I'm wearing my, I'm touting my, Coldplay T-shirt again, but Coldplay concerts are just, they're so awesome too, they really, just have such wonderful concerts, and, it's always so much fun, and, oh, yeah, I did hear a little bit about that. People were so excited, that they are gonna get back together, so that I thought that was amazing, and, I actually, heard, people were having, like, quite a lot of trouble trying to get tickets, because there's just so much demand, but, hopefully everyone, was able to get tickets, and, I hope they have a, wonderful concert, that'd be so cool to, get to see them, play again, 'cause, it's just been so long, but, yeah, I hope they, just have a wonderful tour, everyone has such a wonderful time, and but yeah, that's so cool. When the bands get back together and stuff, it makes it so much fun. And oh yeah, oh sorry, Martha. Yeah, I did hear about that. That it was really really tough to even try to get in. Like the what's it called, the queue and stuff. And yeah, they were really sad. They couldn't. Like, get into, like, the, waiting area and stuff, so, but hopefully everyone was, able to get in, but yeah, I heard it was it was really tough, so, but it seems like it's kinda that way, nowadays, like, like, back, when, like, when I used to go to, like, concert oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, I heard all kinds of, like, horror stories of, people trying to get the tickets, but one thing that makes it, harder a little bit. I mean, not that it's easier in person, but I mean, at least like many years ago, you would go if you want to go to a concert, you would like they would tell you like the day the tickets would go on sale, and then you go like in like overnight and like wait in line at like the arena and stuff. Like we used to do that, but but at least that made it really hard too, but at least as you were waiting in line, you knew you had, like, a really, really good chance of being able to buy, some sort of ticket, you didn't know what seat, I know, yeah. Yeah, that's how it used to be, and that made it, at least a little easier because at least you were a little bit at ease of having, that much better chance of trying to get a ticket, than, the, Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've heard the title of that, right? But, I mean, that is an Oasis song, right? I think so, but again, I'm really bad with names and stuff, but yeah, that'll be so cool to, get to hear that. But, yeah, with everything, like, like the tickets and stuff being digital now, it makes it just a little bit harder 'cause, it's just, everybody's all of these people are trying to, like, go to this one place, so it makes it, hard on, like, the servers and stuff, so, and then unfortunately, people, like, they can't get tickets, so, hopefully they can, figure out a way to, I don't know, distribute the tickets differently or something. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin on that, but yeah, it's, that's something that the concert goers have been, struggling with, like, these, past couple weeks is like, I hear a lot of like, sad stories and stuff of like, the servers crashing or couldn't in or, all that kind of stuff. And like apparently there's like a lot of, like, they make up, like, what's it called, bots and stuff, and, yeah, it's kind of like a hot mess right now to buy tickets, but, yeah, hopefully they can, figure, something out, and that way, everybody, can go to whatever concert they want, So, that would be really nice if they can, figure out a way to do that, but, yeah, but that was actually so nice of, what Coldplay was doing. They had heard about some of the, cities. There was such a demand that they kept, adding shows, so I thought that was really cool, and, they tried, like, their part to accommodate as many fans as they could. So that was really, really cool and really nice. And but hopefully they just are really like caring about people and stuff, and they're really kind, and they always think of others, and that's really cool and really admirable, and that's something to look up to. They've influenced me quite a lot over the years, and I grew up listening to their music pretty much, and but yeah, they just they're just amazing. I know I'm on like a Coldplay, this is like a Coldplay themed, stream, but it's been really exciting, and it's been like a Coldplay party for the past couple of days 'cause with the new, album coming out, but yeah, and oh yeah, Martha, they're just amazing. I've gotten to see them, a couple times, and yeah, it's just such an incredible show, and it seems like, the next time you see them, they're even better than they were last time, and that doesn't even seem possible, but somehow it is, and it's really fun, and it's a really, party atmosphere, and I don't know, it's just really, like, it's such a positive, concert and experience, and it's really, really fun, and uh, yeah, and everybody just they just have so much fun, and everybody always, like, stands up and sings and just yeah, it really is an incredible experience, so, yeah, if you ever get the chance to go see Coldplay, I highly, highly recommend it. I can't recommend it enough, really, so, but yeah, it's been amazing, and I've been, yeah, really blessed to be able to see them, a few times, it's over, like, a long period of time just because, I've known about them, for such a long time now. So, oh yeah, the Glastonbury show, I actually did get to see that, like not in person, but on the, Coldplay actually let everyone know on, like their social media and stuff that, they were gonna live stream the, Glastonbury. I think it was through, like the BBC or BBC One, one of their websites, and, sorry, hiccup. And but they, oh, it's Jenny. Hi, Jen. Hi, Jenny. How are you? This is amazing. And but yeah, it was so cool to get to see that Glastonbury, and that was just such an amazing show, and they did such a wonderful job. Hi, Jenny. Hi. I don't have any snacks right now, but I'll try to get some, and maybe I'll bring them tomorrow too. I know you always want my snacks, so I try to share. But yeah, yeah, we've had a lot of, good snacks on the channel together, it's been really fun, and, it's fun to try to find, like, limited edition flavors of things, and get to share it with everyone, and, yeah, it's so much fun to get to do those, and I really enjoy it, and but yeah, it's so cool to get to try snacks, from, around the world, and, stuff that, you normally wouldn't get to try or come across or anything. So it's really, really fun, and, it's really fun to try, new flavors, you never know what, you may, like, enjoy, like, with doing these, like, mukbangs and, the snack reviews and stuff, I've found some things that, like, I enjoy and, like, I seek out, in, like, my day-to-day life, so, it's really cool, like, if I didn't make these videos, like, I wouldn't, have thought to, like, try all this stuff, so that's really cool that, that you get to, figure out what you like, and and, like, with, like, taro milk, that immediately comes to mind because that's, like, my, super fan now. That would be funny. That would be amazing if we could find something. Oh, that would be so good. Yeah, Jenny wins. That's the win of the night. Oh, that would be so funny. That was actually, I did think of this, but it's really hard. I don't think I could pull it off, but for, like, the, like, and stuff, I did try to see if they had a Sardinia song. And they actually did. It was like a Sardinian, folk song. I think it was called, like, Tralalalia or something like that. I'm sorry if I'm messing up the title, but, it was such a beautiful song, but it was in like, another language and stuff, and, I couldn't find, like, the lyrics for it. Like, if I could find it, but I couldn't find of it. It was such a pretty song too, but I thought that would be funny to, like, it was like a traditional Sardinian, folk song, so but I couldn't find the lyrics, so but maybe one day I can come across them, and, yeah, that would be super funny, and yeah, that would be amazing. Maybe we can have a Sardinia mukbang. That would be so amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure if anyone, like, on my channel will get the joke, but, we would laugh. We would. That would be amazing. And, yeah. That's funny. But, yeah, and, actually, like, speaking of food, with it being, like, October and stuff, it's, like, in the US, we kinda or at least maybe it's just me, but I always get, like, I always, like, crave, Thanksgiving food, when it gets, closer and closer to Thanksgiving, so that was actually one thing I did, cook a little bit. I forgot to mention it, but, I made a little bit of, like, dressing or, stuffing, I guess, I'm not sure we call it both, so, dressing/stuffing, but, yeah, and some mashed potatoes, and I had some turkey, so that was really, really tasty, and, it's always fun to, get to all the festive, like, holiday foods as it gets closer and stuff, and, but sometimes the food is just too good, you can't wait, so you have to, you know, uh, it's like the pregame party before the, actual games. So, but yeah, it's really, really fun, and, uh, and actually we don't really, I was craving, like, Thanksgiving food, but I was just thinking they don't really have, like, uh yeah, actually, it is really similar for, like, American, Thanksgiving to Christmas, it really is super similar, you normally have, like, your turkey and ham, like, I think that's, like, kinda like one of the underrated things that people don't think of, is that, or at least maybe for the Thanksgivings I've had, with, like, my family stuff, they seem to always have turkey and ham for both, so, but maybe that's just like a per, family or region thing, and but yeah, and then you have your, like, dressing and your mashed potatoes and gravy and green bean casserole, and the what's it called, the sweet potato, like the sweetened sweet potato casserole stuff, with, like, the marshmallows, and or, like, sometimes they put pecans on it, and coconut, and I don't know, all kinds of different stuff, and I'm trying to think, there's just so much, and sometimes, especially for, like, big family dinners like that, you don't really know what the other people are gonna bring too, so sometimes they'll just bring different things, like deviled eggs and stuff, stuff you wouldn't normally think of, but they just bring it, and, but yeah, it's super tasty, and, it's always fun to see, like, what the guessing game of, what are you gonna put on your plate and stuff, because it's normally, like, a ton of food, like, just massive, massive amounts of food, and, so many, side dishes, and, like, rolls, and then and you get started on the desserts, like, there's always, like, pies and cakes and ice cream and cookies, and I don't know, it's a lot of food, but, I don't know how we, like, demolish it every year, but somehow we do. And, but yeah, oh yeah, that's cool, Martha. Yeah, and that's so cool to get to see, like, what people around the world, like, what their traditional, holiday food is, and it's really, really cool. And I do try to do my research and stuff, and if it's something like the ingredients, that I can, like, attain and stuff, I do try to give it a go, and it's really cool to include, like, global holiday foods into, like, whatever you're, like, used to and stuff. So that's really, really cool. And oh yeah, Danny, it's like casserole city, isn't it? It might be hard to explain the sheer amount of of casseroles and everything that we've eaten, but it's yeah, it's a lot, and it's always like a casserole, isn't it? Like for any holiday too. It doesn't matter what holiday, but there must be a casserole. It's, of some sort. But yeah, but casseroles are tasty, and they're actually really easy to make. Oh yeah, that sounds really tasty, Martha. I always did love, both carrots and parsnips. They're super tasty, and, yeah, it's, actually, I know a lot of people, like, peel their carrots and stuff, but sometimes I don't always peel them, and, there's actually quite a lot of, I think, like, nutrition and, like, fiber in the peeling, so it's just, like, random, tip, uh, you know, But yeah, it's super tasty. And, yeah, I actually did forget they do call it a hot dish. I haven't heard that in, like, a long time, but yeah, they really do, and, but yeah, I guess it's like an easy thing to, take, like, to a potluck and stuff, and it also makes it easy, like, I would always, like, cook things, like, the night before just because, there like, on the day of, there's just not much time, so but, casseroles are really good. They, keep really well in the refrigerator, like, overnight, and then you can, like, heat it up at your destination or, wherever you need to go, and, it makes it really, really handy 'cause, yeah, like, casseroles and stuff like that tend to travel really well too, and, it's kinda hard to like, if you make, like, a bunch of, like, cream pies or something and you have to take them to your destination, yeah, it's kinda hard to make sure it arrives, prettily and stuff, so, that's one thing that it's hard to, think ahead and, think what you're gonna make to bring, and yeah, it gets a little messy if you don't plan, accordingly. Yeah, we've had some, messes and things on the rides over, so yeah. Yeah, it's like a it's like a game, will it arrive? And, yeah. That's cool, Tanny. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, but I have heard that term too, just because, like, I'm in Ohio too, so, but yeah, it seems like, they call it, like, yeah, like casseroles or, things like that, around here, but yeah, yeah, and it's actually funny that, the back to the dressing and stuffing, it's just, I don't know, I call it both, I guess, and it's like, if you call it, frosting or icing on a cake, it's the same thing, but some people call it frosting and some people call it icing. So, I think I tend to call it, icing more, I guess. But, yeah, but yeah, cake is super tasty. That's actually something that travels really well too, is cake. This like tips for traveling is, oh yeah, like the Canadian Thanksgiving. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I'm sorry, but yeah, happy early Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, I actually heard I think, you guys tend to do a little bit similar to, like, an American Thanksgiving, but, I'm not yeah, they do. I don't know if they call it Canadian Thanksgiving or if that's just, like, an American thing, but, yeah, yeah, they always have it a little bit early, compared to, like the US, Thanksgiving, but yeah, it's amazing, and, it's a wonderful time for, families to get together and have tasty food, and, yeah, it's amazing, and, yeah, and they actually just had it was just, like, maybe about 2 weeks ago or so or something like that, but they had the, Korean Thanksgiving too, so, yeah, that's amazing, that, different countries all around the world, are able to celebrate Thanksgiving and celebrate with all their families and friends and, and but yeah, it's so cool, and, yeah, Thanksgiving is actually one of, like, my very favorite, like, holidays because it's just about, like, being together and having fun and having all that good food and, playing games and, it's just really, really fun and, it's normally, like a more, like, chill holiday, I guess, sometimes, some of the other holidays get a little bit, it's really, like, busy and, like, hectic a little bit, but, Thanksgiving always seems to be a little bit more, like, laid back and stuff, so, it's really fun and of course the food it's really, to my taste, I really like the turkey and gravy and, the dressing and the mashed potatoes and the sweet potatoes and all that good stuff, and it's, and the the creamy casserole, here we go, listing of Thanksgiving foods again, but it's super tasty. It's amazing, and, ooh, that sounds tasty, Island. That would be amazing. I'll take a plate, please. Can you send me a plate? That would be amazing. Oh, that just sounds so good, and oh, yeah, Toys baked potatoes are super tasty too. Ooh, I actually did bake some, baked potatoes today, but, I didn't put any, like, toppings or anything on them, but, they're just plain, but they're super tasty, and, oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I have my fork ready and my napkin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, actually, Channy, I'm not gonna lie, stuffed mushrooms are not, like, my super fave. Mushrooms just in general is not my super fave, but, I would be willing to try it, especially if it has, like, lots of cheese on it. That would be tasty. Because like, mushrooms they're, like, good on, like, pizza and stuff, but, mushrooms, yeah, they've never been, like my jam, but they oh, no. I didn't say I, like, super dislike them, I just said they weren't my jam. Can't they not be my jam? Can that just not be a thing? I will still eat them, I'm not gonna, like, throw them away randomly. That's not my fave. That's funny. And, oh, yeah, actually, there are I do see some mushrooms on my hikes too, but, yeah, no, we don't wanna touch them or nothing, we just wanna leave them in the nature. We'll get the mushrooms at the grocery store. Yeah, yeah. But they're actually really pretty, sometimes you do come across, like, really pretty, like, stereotypical, like, Alice in Wonderland mushrooms and stuff, they're really pretty, but we don't wanna touch them. We just wanna admire them. And, oh, they actually do have some, edible ones, yeah, that you can go and forage, and, we actually did try to do that, I think one time a long, long time ago, like, deep in the forest, but, it was, like, with my uncle and stuff, but he was only able to find just a few, and but yeah, it was really fun. 'Cause, like, he actually knew what he was doing, so, that seems like the mushrooms I come across is, yeah, we don't wanna touch them. They can just stay in the nature. And, yeah, but, yeah, mushrooms just, yeah, they're not my, like, super jam, but, I don't, I'm not, like, anti-mushroom or anything, but, yeah, I prefer, like, pumpkin and stuff, and yeah, probably. You probably do have them and they're, like, Alfredo and stuff, that might be really tasty, the, yeah. Giggle, it was really funny. And, yeah. But, yeah, it's just funny. Yeah, it's funny what you, come across in nature, like, sometimes, I come across things and it really does look like food, but I know it's not, and there was actually this one thing, actually, I think I was able to, like, record it in my, like, hiking vlog, but I came across this one, like, it was something growing on a tree, but it literally just looked like these little tiny, like, cherry tomatoes like, the end of a vine or something, I don't know, it was a like nature, that I've never come across before, and it was really funny because it's just funny to look at things and like, oh, that looks like food, but it's not food, or at least maybe not for humans. Maybe some of like birdies and stuff can eat them, but yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, pumpkin is super tasty, Martha. That's actually one of my, very, very, favorite, like, foods is pumpkin, like, pumpkin pie or pretty much pumpkin flavored anything. Yeah, it's super tasty, and, yeah, you can make all kinds of stuff with it, and, yeah, like, soup is super tasty, and, yeah, it's, like, pretty much endless, they do all kinds of things with it, and oh, yeah, pumpkin seeds are super tasty. I like pumpkin seeds too, the, yeah, and I actually had, not too long ago, I had some, like, pumpkin, ice cream, it was super tasty, that turned out really, really well, and, I mean, I didn't make it, but I purchased it, it was, super tasty, and, yeah, and, actually, the one pumpkin thing I did have recently was that, really tasty, pumpkin, like, loaf bread, it's like, like little slices of banana bread, but this was actually pumpkin flavored, and, yeah, it was super tasty, and and, yeah, it was really delicious, and, it was just super tasty. But yeah, unfortunately, I think with that, I think my little puppy, needs me, but it's been really, really fun, talking with everyone, and, I guess I kinda have to sign off now. I gotta, I gotta watch him and stuff, but thank you I can't thank you guys enough for joining me today, and, yeah, thank you so much, for always being here, and yeah, and hopefully, I'll get to see everybody, tomorrow too with Ray's stream, and, yeah, it'll be a lot of fun, and, yeah, but, I hope you guys, have a wonderful weekend, and, oh, yeah, thank you, yeah, oh, yeah, the squash we already talked about the squash earlier, you weren't here for it, but yeah, it's been really, really cheap, so we've been trying all kinds of, new squashes and stuff, but it's super tasty, but yeah. Yeah, I had, issues, so I did have a Discord, a few years ago, but, I don't have it anymore, but I could never figure it out, and, but yeah, maybe sometime I'll try to give it, another go, and, but yeah, that's really, that's such a kind offer, so thank you, and, uh, yeah, but yeah, sorry, I guess I'm gonna watch him. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and, yeah, it truly just means so much, and, yeah, thank you guys so much for, stopping by, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful, evening or, day or whatever, time, yeah, you're in, and, yeah, and hopefully I'll see you guys all tomorrow too. So, bye for now, but thank you. 사랑해요. I love you all. Bye. Bye-bye. See you next time. If my schedule permits, I'll try again next Saturday too. So bye. Bye for now. Bye everyone.